Calm, peaceful setting, but things not so peaceful now. Men's 100 meters is next. Donovan Bailey, the world record holder, is not here, but Maurice Greene is with the 97 best of 9.86. And what a busy year he has had in Europe. For track and field superstars, life is one long overseas road show. That's what 100-meter world champion Maurice Greene is learning from his training partner, 200-meter champ Otto Bolden.
We have no bill. We have no bill. See what world champions get? No bill.
Greene turned things around for U.S. sprinting in Athens at the World Championships. The 23-year-old from Kansas City has already equaled Carl Lewis's fastest time. Though rivals, Greene and Bolden see each race as us against them. Greene won the 100 over a field that included world record holder Donovan Bailey. Though Bolden was disappointed with his 5th place finish, friendship came first. In the 200, Bolden struck gold by a wide margin. As Bolden has joked, his performances have finally caught up with his ego. And first there with a hug was his buddy Greene.
Taste of victory.
From Athens to the next stop on the circuit. No time for rest, even for world champs.
You be in one place for so long and then you get comfortable there. And you don't want to leave. But it's the job. Let's get on the road again. As a world champion to find somebody to help move my bags, but no, this is track and field.
Greene recently joined the training team of Bolden and John Drummond, who under the guidance of legendary coach John Smith has learned how to balance rivalry and friendship.
A lot of people misunderstand. It's never personal.
Business, never
personal.
personal.
It's all business. It's never personal.
Yeah. When the gun goes off, we become enemies. And then for that 9 seconds, we hate each other and everybody wants to win. We cross the line, and whatever the result of the race has produced, we accept it, and we're back to being friends again, on to the next race.
Greene has restored respect to U.S. sprinting and welcomes the pressure that comes with being a champion.
I'm going to be the man to, put the United States back on top. I'm going to take charge, put it on my shoulders. I believe I can handle it.
But results don't always measure up to one's ego. In Zurich, Greene took 2nd, Bolden 5th. The lesson, regardless of preparation and medals, is that it's the psyche that sets winners apart from the rest of the field.
You have to believe every time you step on the track, you can win. You have to believe can't no one beat you. You might get beat one day, then you look at the race and find out why you got beat and go back and look at what you did wrong. Then go to the next race and do it right.
The traveling road show now has moved south to Monaco.
That's how the stars arrive. Yeah.
Well, Maurice Greene is in lane 4, and this field well stocked with Americans, Larry.
It is. They'll occupy from lanes 2 out to lane 6. And there you take a look at Maurice Greene. Historically, he has jumped up out of the blocks usually and is not the right proper technique. And now he takes 25 meters or so to be completely erect, Brent. And he closes very, very well, something that John Smith has worked on with him.
Leroy Burrell in lane 2, the American record holder. Prince Albert watches with one of the greatest of all time, Carol's brother Carl, now sporting the dreadlocks. Looking down, Dennis Mitchell's in 6. Tim Montgomery, who wants to someday be a football player, in 5. They break away, and a good start by Maurice Greene as he comes up, being pressured by Montgomery and also Mitchell. Montgomery powering to the line as Tim Montgomery comes away with the victory, unofficially 9.99.
Well, it's actually an interesting race towards the end. One thing, as Larry mentioned earlier, Maurice Greene has been getting out of the blocks like a bullet and leading from start to finish. This is not something he did today. Tim Montgomery got out of the blocks very, very well and was in control of the race. And that puts the pressure on everybody else in the race. When you're leading from the start and get out of the blocks well, as Dennis Mitchell did also, that puts a lot of pressure on the other guys that they have to come back and get you.
Carol, what impressed me here is I thought Montgomery got only an average start. The others were ahead of him. And here, he lifted better than anybody. He pulled away. Mitchell tried to keep stride with him and couldn't. The time here, 9.99 seconds, fastest ever run in this track. This is about 50% thicker than was the track in Atlanta, which was so hard. It's softer. This is a great time on this track by Tim Montgomery. There you see him signing autographs.
Final result, the men's 100 meters, and the Americans sweep the first 3 spots. And Lewis is down below at Tim Montgomery.
For Tim Montgomery, he had mixed fortunes at the World Championships, the bronze at the 100, but then the difficulties in the 4x100 meters. So this must be awfully gratifying to come into Monaco, win in the 100, and also beat a lot of the competitors that you faced in Athens.
Yes, it was. After the relay, I was kind of down, but I said only great ones can bounce back and come back. And that's what I was out here to prove today. I ran a meet record, and I have never been seen in Monaco. And I just want to tell the people in the United States, America's back.
Great job, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you.